both players with a smile on their face. It's actually Jose Martinez that gets the win. It's the king walks, Levy. We've been talking about them. That needs to happen more often.
And speaking of the king walks, Magnus Carlsen plays the king's gambit. There it is. Jose looking up into the sky, trying to remember what he knows about the king's gambit theory. Queen h4 can appear. White will bring the king up. And it's funny because I was actually analyzing this position at a recent controversial event, USA versus India, and I was talking about this variation because we were actually debating playing it against Divya Deshmukh. And Hikaru and Fabi were talking about that line, which goes Queen h4 check, King e2, and figuring out what the best move here is for black. And I think they were saying it's b5 or something. Like maybe not. Oh, d5. Sorry, d5, not b5.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
But this is way above
behind the scenes prep revealed.
Yes. So for the rematch, when they have white and we have the black pieces, maybe we'll get this on the board. Little behind the scenes team room action, but that didn't happen, Aman. And in the King's Gambit, if you let white get this, I mean, it's a dream.
Hey, you have to be happy, right? Basically, you got to skip the Queen h4 business, and instead you're just reclaim your pawn, own the center, get castled. This is a disaster against the King's Gambit for black.
Oh, yeah. It's like a fantasy Caro Khan, right? It almost looks the same because there was a pawn here, you played e4, f3, and like black just got the worst possible version, which is white's pieces are better placed, white has an open f file, white has far more dangerous attacking prospects. Black has, oh my goodness. I mean, if you got to play like this in the beginning.
No, this is trouble.
What is the best move? Bishop g5, knight e4? I'd be tempted to get out of the way of this.
Agree. I was looking at bishop g5. I kind of like it. Knight e5, maybe the queen is now taking on d4, which is probably the point of the previous move. Knight e4, in order to strengthen with c3, makes a lot of sense. But I guess it looks like you have to take this.
Wow. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, he's going to take on f7, isn't he?
Well, if you play bishop d5, c4, is that going to happen? I wonder.
But this is terrible. I mean, black has played bishop b4, bishop e7, bishop e6, bishop d5, bishop e6. Like,
yeah, when you say it like that, it sounds worse.
Yeah, it's been 10 moves and it feels like black has played 5. That's generally not a good sign. C4 just looks... I mean, I would play c4 without even thinking. I have no idea if it's a good move, but...
Yeah, a bit of an issue is bishop takes f3. How do I react? Especially because queen takes d4 is coming if I play queen takes f3. So I almost wish that I didn't start calculating it because then I would have it on the board.
But I feel like even if you just win the knight, to win the bishop with the knight, you take the bishop. I mean, black has spent how many moves with that light squared bishop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just have your 2 bishops and you chill and you try to play. But maybe there's something even better, like knight h4 or yeah, okay, you just go c4. And this is Magnus school of chess.
Yep. Yeah, keeping it simple. Knight recapturing back, queen to c2. You can, bring the rook to the middle of the board, and this is exactly what they teach you.
Maybe you go for g4. At
no,
some
that's
point,
not
you
what
have
they teach you.
No,
they don't teach you that.
They definitely do not teach you g4. They teach you knight e5, king h1. Okay, c5 is c5 is high level stuff. Just surrendering d5 entirely to the opponent in the face of the coming kingside attack, and the fact that the knight here would actually weaken the f file. C5 is high level stuff, man. Like, we are watching some high level chess.
Yeah, it's pseudo high level because I'm not sure that I like the position now more than I do before. I see the pressure on f7 mounting, knight e5, but ultimately I'm not sure that I'm able to add any more pressure on d5. And if the knight stays there, that's a lot of firepower locked away behind it.
Oh, but b5 seems crazy because you just get the pass pawn now. And I mean, this just seems like Magnus will play it forever and ever, this position.
Yep. Agreed. Yeah, this is just a very, very nice advantage here. I mean, black's going to get some pieces out in 96. It's not the end of the world, but...
And just in case anybody's confused, g4 was not a checkmating attack. g4 was an endgame move. You bring the bishop back, but the pawn actually fights for important squares ahead of everybody. And now we go like this. We're going to try to trade the rooks here. Trade the bishops and get the rook to the e5 square. I like white's position, but winning is a different story.
Yeah, if you play b4, a5 is a nice response. So he's holding off on that. Doesn't need to support the c-pawn anymore because the pawn on d4 is doing just that.
King g3, pretty easy now. And... okay, rook e3 also very reasonable. Slow improvement until the other player has about 10 seconds, and then you sort of go for it.
Yep.
By the way, Amon might get another
I would
sacrifice.
love it. Yeah, that would be great.
I think it's just crushing, by the way, but okay, g5.
And if knight takes... oh, nice. Here we go. It's about time. Knight e5 is coming.
A gigantic bug just fell from my ceiling.
So that I was seeing you processing something there, and, and I wasn't sure. Waiting with bated breath. That is okay. Do you need a moment?
I think we finished this. This is the entertainment that we're looking at. I'm having a stare down, by the way. He's looking at me. I'm looking at. Oh, he's on the move.
How many legs are we talking about here?
It's a giant water bug. Magnus won though, so maybe we just put the players on the screen and I solve this.
There you go. Magnus Carlsen with a beautiful sacrifice there. Levy potentially sacrificing his sanity while trying to commentate that match. But Magnus has been himself. He's been dominant. Jospin has had